We are live. We are live again. This stream has been put off for a long time. Um, but the streams related to it, it should make you understand the fact that 50-50 is not even an argument. It's not even a question about it. Like, dudes trouble themselves even bringing 50-50 up, especially if you're trying to compare it to the male gender role and responsibility of the past. It is pointless. And the reason being is women created this. They wanted 50-50. But what they do is they realize that they bit off more than they could chew. So they try to revert back to using the benefits of being a woman as needed, right? One minute you're independent and strong, so you can do 50-50. But then when you see that it's a lot of hard work for years at a time, and then women really aren't designed to be in the workforce like that. They're designed more so to be at home nurturing and taking care of the family. And they get those biological, natural responses to them misusing themselves in the environment. And it tells them, you shouldn't be doing this, and they can't stop because of student loan debt and other bills and stuff like that. They can't stop. That's why a lot of them want a rich man. They want to get out of what they bit off that they cannot swallow now. They wanted this education. They wanted these jobs. They wanted to make their own money. In the process of that, they acquired debt and a lot of bills. And to keep pace with keeping that taken care of, it becomes exhausting. And their only mode of survival is to latch onto a man. And then it goes from where originally they wanted to do 50-50 to now they just want the man to just be traditional, and they keep their money. They want to keep their money, so you pay all the rent, all the utilities and the mortgage and the food, whatever she needs. And if she works, she keeps some money to pay all her debt and bills off, right? It's even better if she could marry you, take half your shit, and throughout the course of your marriage wind up paying all her bills off, and she leaves scot free, everything paid off, plus with some extra assets acquired from you. So the stress factor is gone, and she can start over, and hopefully she learned how not to go in debt and learn better money management, right? So it's all a scam. And then you got these dudes who literally 50-50 ain't no man, and I pay this and I pay that. You're dealing with the modern woman. They signed up for 50-50. That was part of their mantra. What do you think all that education was about? Being successful, having these corporate jobs, again, being strong and independent. What did you think all that was about? That was about them saying, yes, I can do 50-50. That was their original intent when they started all this mess. But it didn't work that way. For one, they were wrong for doing all that. Nobody wants to say that. I'm saying it right now. They were wrong for breaking the natural order in so many ways. They have broke the natural order in so many ways, and the results, again, I say are in. These are the results of it. You know, and I will never let a man try to argue with me about 50-50 when it comes to the modern Western woman. He is retarded to think that 50-50 is not valid. when all you have to do is tell them that was their original deal. That's the modern woman's original deal. The deal belongs to her. She created it. That's her deal. It doesn't matter what you say, what tradition is, or what you'll do. That's her deal. That's the deal from feminism. That's where it comes from. They proposed it. And they can't even, they're not good with numbers. They're not good with money. And they can't that's the reason why they can't carry out any kind of deal with you. Whether you pay 100% or do 50-50, they cannot carry out any kind of deal with you. They mess it up. They become a burden. They mess it up. So they failed in their own plan. Just put it like that. They have failed in their own plan. That's why they want these high earning guys to relieve them. They want you to come in and save them because their own plan has failed. Now, I will say, in an aspect, let me say this, because when I talk about 50-50 was their original plan, I'm talking about from the economic aspect. But 50-50 is God's original plan, right? Dick and pussy go together, dick and pussy make a baby. 50 plus 50 equals 100. Now, all the other stuff that has transpired and been allotted to different genders, or what gender is supposed to do this and do that, especially when you're dealing with the man-made environment, key word, compound word, man made, has to be separated from natural, which is God. Okay. So the conditions that the man made environment created for the roles to be constantly shifting and adapting to the man made environment is not natural. So a lot of this stuff that y'all argue about, you have to put it in context. Is it man made? Is it natural? What was the original intent? Going back to God's plan. And I just broke it down for you real simple. Dick and pussy go together. Dick and pussy make a baby. Even when you talk about money, money is man made. Okay. Hunter gatherer was the original role. You went out and you hunted and you fished and you gathered, and then you grew crops and farm and you foraged. Money is not even fucking natural, right? And the women stayed back at the village, making food, making clothing, doing duties within the households and amongst the village and the community, and the food would be brought back by the men and cooked. Some women harvested, based upon the farming and stuff like that, right? I see the spectrum. I know where things come from, how they progressed, what changed things, what things became invasive in regards to what is man-made versus what is natural. I see the whole spectrum, right? That's why I can explain this stuff to y'all. This is your boy Zulu Gutter. Like, share, subscribe, comment. This stream wasn't gonna be long, but this stream is very important. My streams are being suppressed because they don't want you to have this information. This information is more valid and accurate than all these people with 1 million subscribers. My streams break your environment down to a science, to what makes sense. I'm gonna get out of here. Um, End the rest of my night real fast, and we'll do this again tomorrow. I got these streams lined up, so y'all just stay tuned. Y'all have a good night. It is your boy Zulu Gullah. Like, share, subscribe, and comment.